Let's cross live now to our colleague reporter, Reginald Witbooi in DR. A very good morning to you, Reginald. What's the club saying this morning, just in terms of exposing their financial plight?
Good morning to you, Des, and also to our viewers. Well, we are here in DR at the soccer field where the Richmond United ladies are practicing for their games. And we know that Nthabiseng Majiya, she was the youngest player who was selected to play for Banyana Banyana in the Women's African Cup of Nations. And we know, as you mentioned, that she scored her first goal against Botswana on the 10th of July, that Sunday night. But we know that she is originally from Philippolis in the Free State, and we know that this league that she's playing for, financially it's struggling. And yesterday the coach also told me that Nthabiseng Majiya, she's going to return to a club that's really cash strapped. But I'm joined now by Amistad Amsterdam, and he is the owner of Richmond United ladies. A very good morning to you, Amistad. Firstly, congratulations on Nthabiseng Majiya's first goal and representing the club so well at the Women's African Cup of Nations. How do you feel about that?
Good morning, Reggie, and thanks for having me here. For us as a team, we are very excited about Nthabiseng, who was called up for the national team, and it's not the first time she's been called up. She played for the under-17 national team for some time, and then presented the under-20 national team as well. And it's actually a good thing that she did, and the coaches of the technical team for calling Nthabiseng up to the national team. And now the whole world will know about Richmond United ladies who came from a small place called Richmond. I started the team in Richmond, but due to the lack of facilities, I had to move the team to the R, where you can see, yes, at least the facilities we can train on and prepare for our league matches. But Nthabiseng did not only did good for herself, but for the team, and presenting the team, and the team presenting the whole Northern Cape. Not that I want to take it away that the fact she's from the Free State, but I saw talent in Nthabiseng, and I brought her to Richmond ladies, and she grew a lot in Richmond ladies. So what I can tell you is that the coaches I'm having are doing a good job in preparing the players for our league matches.
And then also we know that she's from Philippolis, and yesterday the coach actually told me that it all started when she used to carry this a father's sports bag to the soccer practice.
Yes, that's true. And ex-coach, I spoke to him, and Nthabiseng actually played for a men's team there in Philippolis. He managed to register in the LFA among those boys. I'm not sure what the name of the team is, but it's a Dynamo something. But he mentioned it yesterday, and that's where it all started. And she represents the province on school level, and that's where the under-17 selectors of the national team saw her.
Also, we can't move away about this issue about parity when it comes to gender inequality and females not getting the same salaries as their male counterparts. How do you feel about that? Because we know that the Commission of Gender Equality also engaged with the South African Football Association on this matter.
I think after what the senior national women's team did at the WAFCON, I think now SAFA will see that it's high time to to close the gap between the males and the female in regard of payment. I think we are moving in the right direction now. If you could see yesterday with the welcoming, the amount of money that the government put it into the team, it's a lot of money in comparison with previously, where they only get a small amount as female players.
Also, lastly, we must focus now on the challenges that the Richmond United ladies are facing. And I know that you mentioned to me that there are many times that you need to use your own monies, you and the coach as well, to support these ladies.
That's true. The league that we are playing in, which are sponsored by Hollywood Bet, currently the grant they are giving us each and every month, it's only to cover for the transport for your away games and accommodation and meals where you're going to play. So for us teams who are having clubhouses, it's very difficult for us to run your clubhouse properly, because the money that SAFA is giving to you, it's not to run your team, it's actually to honor your games. And we are struggling to get sponsors on board. I don't know what the problem is, but we are really struggling to get sponsors on board. And I really hope that this call up of Nthabiseng Majiya playing on that level, playing for us here in the R for Richmond ladies, I hope that some businesses will come to the party to come and assist us, because it's really tough for me to run the team out of my own pocket, because I'm just an ordinary traffic officer with only that income.
Sorry, lastly, I have a last question. We know that Nthabiseng, she's 18 years old in grade 11. How does she juggle between schoolwork and playing soccer?
Now with a tight schedule of fixtures, what we do when we are playing midweeks, we rather opted not to take with the team when we are playing away games. But when we are playing at home and she's still at school, we will wait until she comes out of school and then maybe start her from the bench. But for us as a team, education is more important now as the football she's playing, because after football you must at least have something after your name, and that's where we focus now.
Thank you so much. Well, that was Amishat Amsterdam from the Richmond United Ladies Football Club here in the R, just taking us through all those challenges that they are facing financially as well. Nthabiseng returning to a cash-strapped football club back here in the R. I also had the opportunity yesterday to speak to some of her teammates, and they were telling me that she is a very dedicated person and very focused, but we also know that the parity of gender equality is really gaining traction now that Banyana Banyana won the Women's African Cup of Nations. And we also heard Amishat saying that sponsorship is needed, and the Commission of Gender Equality also said that they are in talks with the South African Football Association, and they are also engaging with other sports associations and to see where they can meet so that women and also men basically get the same salary, or women can be compensated the same as their male counterparts. But we know that Nthabiseng Majiya will be landing in Kimberley tomorrow, and we also expect a Euros welcome for her, because we know she's the youngest player of the Banyana Banyana team. Des?
Talk about Carpe Diem, just the right moment to be bringing up all of these issues in women's soccer. Reginald, thank you so much for that.